last time adventuring for Lost Mine of We began back within the presence of Gundren and Sildar beneath the townmaster's hall, with the dwarf advising the party to acquire a map of their own he could mark for them. The location of Wave Echo Cave must be protected, and he could not join them or part with his own map, but he could show them. Sildar gave another warning about the mysterious visitor to Phandelver, one who was looking for a woman posing as a small child and her iron guardian. The description on all accounts didn't seem so human-like. It was to be avoided, probably. And so our heroes made camp in the forests on the outskirts of town to avoid this figure. In the morning, they went back into the village with the doctor and Mr. Bubbles remaining behind. Brecker set off for Halia's exchange house for a map, and Million accompanied by Vivacity to shop around for some more supplies. A list of goods was bartered and exchanged for, resupplying the troop for their trek, and Brecker shared a subtly tense negotiation with Halia. The woman poked for information more specific of Brecker's plan, but the half-orc was clever not to reveal too much. A detailed map was purchased that would make the way through the hills southeast of Phandelver an easy trail, and he departed to meet back up with the others. But while walking through the town, they heard an odd sniffing sound come from a nearby shady area between buildings. They stilled themselves, and Million spotted a cloaked figure huddled atop the roof. When noticed, it dropped to the grass and beckoned them towards it, deeper into the shade of the alley. They followed cautiously. The figure spoke in a low, growling voice. "Tell me, you smell of them. Where can I find the one who poses as a small child and her iron guardian?" The group would not so easily give up their companions. Viv noticed furred claws on its feet beneath the cloak. The line of questioning was short and quickly turned violent. As the figure rushed forward, it swiped at Million and betrayed its nature. Canine features displayed a grotesque visage and thick fur upon its body. The adventurers present fended themselves and staved off the figure's assault, but it appeared the being didn't wish to kill them. More so, it wanted something else. This was only an inconvenience, a frustrating obstacle in the way of its true prize. And thus brings us to the present moment, where Million, Vivacity, and Brecker stare off with weapons drawn as the mysterious figure who assaulted them runs off to the wilds surrounding Phandelver. They had successfully fended the being off. A curious occurrence, to be sure, but as Million shifts back to her elven form, it's noticed that a large chunk of her clothing is missing, ripped away next to the wounds sustained from the dogman's claws. A foreboding realization washes over you present. But with your new map now in hand, needing Gundren's markings, and your allies Dr. O and Mr. B still off in the woods, we would all like to know what your next movements are, Million, Brecker, and Vivacity.
I need to sit down for a second because that was not fun.
Definitely an understatement, I'd say. Yeah, take a seat.
What was that thing?
I don't know. I've never seen anything like that before. Whatever it was tough. And it's got it out for Dr. O and Mr. B. We really need to get back and warn them that somebody's out there looking for him. Something creepy.
Yeah, now I know it has a piece of my clothes too. It probably knows my smell now.
Yeah.
It's gonna be tracking me.
Yeah. We need to tell them, but now I'm worried we're gonna lead them right to them.
I don't think we have much of a choice here.
Yeah. Maybe we can take the thing on a little bit better if we got the 5 of us.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, if there's something that Mr. B cannot face, I fear for just the 3 of us trying to figure this out. So
You've got a point.
all right, so Mel's just gonna stand up, just look at her clothes and try to press a little on the wounds. All right, let's just join with the others and get the hell out of here.
Agreed.
Here, let me take care of those wounds a little bit, just in case we encounter it again. And I'll cast Cure Wounds on her.
Okay.
Perfect.
Melian, you regain 8 hit points.
Thank you, Brecker.
No problem.
Appreciate it.
Alright. You ready? Let's go.
Yeah.
All right, are we going back to the good doctor?
Yeah, let's join the others.
Okay.
Carefully. We're gonna try to be discreet, just, keep into shaded areas and try to not draw too much attention. Can I keep an eye if we're being followed?
Sure, go ahead and make me a perception check.
Okay, got it.
I have you all on the camp map.
I would like to make one as well.
Go ahead.
Alright, let's see. Here we go. Okay, I hope yours is better.
Yeah, I'll make one too.
I'm just adjusting the window because it's too big.
I watched that dance on the 17.
Yeah, we ain't perceiving shit here. Good luck. Good luck, Mel.
It's all up to you and your Ellen eyes.
No, we ain't. Well, no, hold on now.
Yep.
Melian, you definitely get a lingering sense that someone is watching your movements. But looking back, you can't really see anything. But there's definitely a presence watching you.
I'm going to just gonna tap on Brecker's armor. We're being followed. I mean, this is gonna happen, but there's nothing we can do about it. I don't know if it's the same one or something different, but they're definitely keeping an eye on us.
The best we could do is get back to the others. If it tries to attack again, at least we'll have the likes of Mr. Bubbles back us up.
I'm gonna walk in and wave, see if I see Mr. B and Dr. O, and I'll try to wave at them.
Dr. Afe is standing on Mr. Bubbles' head, taking notes of animals and trees, and is very unaware of your presence.
Approach.
Sorry, can people hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Just making sure.
I'm gonna just approach and Dr. O.
Yep. Hi. So how did things go?
I'm just gonna look down myself.
Yeah, about that. There's something after you. and Mr. B. I don't know what it is, but it's ugly, canine. It had wolf-like paws, and it was strong as hell.
Oh,
and I
canine,
think,
you say?
Yeah, and I think it might be near us.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Canines. Oh, they can usually smell pretty well. Trying to sneak away from them in a sight-based way is unfortunate. I wonder if we can just take care of them. Mr. Bubbles, we're gonna need to get involved in this.
Yeah, they were looking after you. They were looking after you too. We tried to not reveal anything, but we got into a fight with it. We couldn't really detain it at all, and it got some of my clothes, and so it's definitely trailing us. And whatever it is, it might be around. We definitely need to be prepared.
All right. Well, did you all get the map and the supplies?
I hand the Breaker hands the map over to the doctor.
All right.
Is it marked? I'm just curious.
Yeah, it's got markings all over it. Anyone with any sense of how to use like cartographer's tools could very easily find their way. Would count as a detailed map.
Wow, yeah, this looks really interesting. I don't understand any of it, but it looks great. And she'll hand it back to Brecker. Belly, do you have my bag? I've missed it quite dearly.
Yep. And I got everything you wanted.
Thank you so much.
I'm just gonna hand it right back to Dr. O.
Okay. Well, then we should make haste away. I don't know how we lose our friend. Can Dr. Offbay kind of take a look around and see if she sees anything unusual?
Yeah, go ahead and make me a perception check.
Now, Mel, you shift into animals sometime. Isn't there a way that you can, I don't know, throw them off the scent?
Yes, I could. I could change to something scaly.
Scaly
Yeah.
could work.
Yeah, I mean that could keep as much as my scent away as possible. That should help.
No, you make a great point. I have never smelled a lizard. Have y'all ever smelled a lizard? I've never smelled a lizard.
I wonder if they already have my scent from being around in town. I don't know if Million losing just her scent is going to matter much, but we definitely could try.
If they already had your scent, chances are they would have already found you by now. They wouldn't have needed us.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. Does Dr. O actually have a scent?
That's a good question.
Good question.
I mean, I imagine that Mr. B would smell like oil and metal. But Dr. O is just like, it is like acid.
Smells sterile. All right, then maybe we best just get on the way, or perhaps we can set up some kind of trap. She'll kind of talk a little more quietly.
Well, did you perceive anything?
Oh, I mean, just the general sounds of the forest. I don't see any particular danger nearby.
What do you guys want to do? Do you guys want to just move on and towards our destination? Were we going back to we wanted to get a map, and then where were we going again?
We're going to Wave Echo Cave.
Oh, okay. Wait, did we need that mark or did
Oh, I just looked at the map and it looked pretty marked to me, but I can't read maps, so
It has marks so that you could easily find your way, but it does not have the Wave Echo Cave marked upon it.
Oh, we didn't have Gundi. Did y'all have Gundi mark the map?
We might have forgot to in the commotion.
Yeah, we were a bit preoccupied.
That's understandable. Well, if they're already onto you, then we might as well go together. There's no sense in staying back here. Just to have a split. Come on, Mr. Bubbles. We're going to go visit Gundi. Be very aware. Be very aware, Mr. Bubbles.
Yep.
It seems we have a
Did they
friend.
you guys had gone shopping, right? Did you guys get javelins?
I bought you javelins, Mr. Bubbles. Here, let me...
Oh, that's what I thought.
Hopefully they're in my inventory. But he might have given them to Millian. I don't know.
I think we kept everything in your inventory because I was gonna just hand it right back to you, right?
Yeah, that would have made sense.
Yeah, because I don't think I have it
I have
here.
my scrap metal. I know I bought javelins.
Not sure where they are.
I don't see them
Okay.
either. I know I bought them.
I just wanted to make sure
Yeah,
I
I'm
had them.
pretty sure they're on the list.
I think I bought 6, if I'm not mistaken.
I definitely remember somebody saying something about javelins last session.
Yeah, if we look at the list, it's going to be right under. And I can see exactly what I bought.
How many did you get? 4?
I bought 6.
About 6. Okay. Let's put
I should
7
have-
on there.
You can give
Mr.
them
B
straight
has
to Mr.
7
Bubbles.
7 javelins.
Sweet.
I have my vials. Yeah, it looks like I had everything else from what I can tell.
Okay.
Oh, let's go visit Gundi.
All right.
Okay. Back to Phandelver.
Yep.
I feel like the idea of us going, like, we found that dude, that wolf kind, and then we came here straight to their target, and now we're going to Gundi, who is also being targeted. I feel like we're just doing their job for them, but I don't see how we have any other option.
I still think you should have descented yourself. I still think you should have turned into a lizard. You could have been like a chameleon or an iguana, and you could have like been on my shoulder, or maybe like a boa constrictor, like a python, like Britney Spears. We could do a Britney Spears thing, and you could be like on my shoulders. You know what I mean? I want to draw that now.
Are you just walking into town normally, or are you trying to be stealthy?
Stealthy, definitely.
I feel like
Okay.
stealthy is the right call.
I will need a group stealth check then. Everybody please make me a stealth check.
Oh, joy.
Into the tower.
Oh, I forgot to... Yeah, sorry about that. Here, let me do that. There we go.
Booyah.
I may be stupid.
But Mellie's just like walking like she
Mr.
got hurt, so she's
Bubbles?
just tripping.
What about it?
You got a natural 20. You got the highest stealth. Damn.
That's because I'm made of metal.
He's so sneaky.
Okay.
I
He
oiled
got-
him recently. so he's
Mr. B got an upgrade. He's levitating.
Yeah. Finally got that upgrade he's been waiting for.
Some
Small jetpacks under his feet.
Yeah.
WD-40 took care of that.
Rocket skates. All right.
Now I'm just imagining a
And-
giant metal Shadow the Hedgehog.
All right. You should see the map.
Yep,
Okay.
I do anyways.
I may or may not be crashing.
Yeah, I think we all hit a little snag there because Kaza did too, and so did I.
I'm back.
There it goes.
It just
Alright.
because the map is big.
Back at it again at Gundy's. Girl, it wasn't that
Besides
funny.
yourself every
She just has a crush on me. She laughs at everything I say.
Can I check our surroundings again since we're in a new environment?
Sure. Roll me another perception.
I'd like to help her with that.
Yeah, me too.
Perception isn't really something that you can help on.
Well,
It's because there's not really anything that you can do to like help someone
probably
see.
roll their own.
Yeah.
I was just kind of helping in the sense that I was gonna, help in the
Okay.
sense that I was gonna make my own.
Yeah. Gotcha.
You're
Okay.
also going to look around. We're not doing great, guys.
You
Saying.
did one better than me because you're on my shoulders.
I have a better vantage.
It's because it's my birthday, so everyone now has the same luck as I have.
Yeah, you have to be able to have the best luck. So you do
Melee
not-
attack.
That's bad, guys.
All-
That's not good.
All of you swear that you see a cloaked figure climbing on top of the roofs of some nearby houses.
Ah, son of a bitch.
Hey, should we all go in, or should 4 of us stay out here
I
while
swear.
somebody rushes in?
I swear I'll throw the javelin at that thing if it gets close enough.
I think Dr. O and Mr. B should go in, definitely. I can stay outside and just keep guard and keep watching it.
Okay, Viv, let me know if anything happens, okay? Please just message me.
Will do.
All right, come on, Mr. Bubbles, let's make haste.
I'll go over with them and keep watch.
Yeah, because isn't there 2 entrances? Like, multiple
Yep.
entrances? Yeah. Okay, there's Sildar. Sildar! Open this gate. She's gonna get stuck on the gate for a moment. Okay, all right, got it. Hi, Gundi. We brought the map, and she'll remember that she doesn't have the map. Oh yeah, Brecker, map. Thank you. We're in a hurry. We need to leave like right away.
Excellent. Great to see you again. I thought maybe you would be on. Oh no, that's of course you have to get the map again.
Here you are.
Aye. Put that right here. And then Gundren actually looks around to see if anybody is looking. Well, if you see right here, right on this ridge, you'll go through the mountains quite a ways to the southeast. And then as you enter into a small vale between some of the mountains, further within, it cuts down. And you won't be able to see it, but there's a small trail not used more nowadays between me and my brothers than it has in centuries probably. It cuts down into the earth, and you'll find its winding serpent's tail all the way down to this new opening. I suspect some rock formations and moving separated the mountains and opened up a small cave. You'll see the opening right there. And
Did
then
you get all that?
Gundren marks a spot on the map as he took out some cartographer's tools of his own and some bifocals, takes some measurements between different stuff, and marks it right on the map. You now have perfect idea of where Wave Echo Cave is.
Perfect.
Thank you, Goody. We'll take care of it. Okay, let's go, everyone. We must make haste. Going back.
Now remember, do not lose that map.
I'm good at not losing things. Thank you. Bye.
That works.
And we found Goody, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, everyone. So do you guys want to just like walk around the woods in a really zigzaggy way for a little bit and then go on our path?
Yeah, I think we should try to lose it before we go directly to our objective. I really don't want to have anyone else targeting this place any more than we already do.
We could get some kind of rideable animal as well. We might be able to outpace whatever's chasing us.
I can turn into a horse, but I doubt I can carry more than 2 people.
You could also just buy a horse. That's a thing. You can buy things.
You don't have to buy things when you can be things.
Yeah, but you can't be a horse for hours for an entire journey, can you?
Yeah, true. Just for an hour or 2 or something.
No, we could just use our feet. Well, that works too. Well, you all can use your feet and she'll climb up on Mr. Bubbles. You know, that's an option.
Wait, guys.
Don't look now, but it looks like we're being watched.
Yeah.
Yep.
Up
Kind of,
over there.
Yeah. Well, some figure is stuck over that way. He gestures towards where he notices the people.
I mean, do we want to do anything about it?
Probably not. We'll keep an eye out just in case.
Alright, let's get some horses then and just try to lose whatever it is that it's, or whoever it is that is following us.
Actually don't know how much a horse costs in your world. It's not usually too expensive on my world, but
I mean, horses ain't exactly cheap here.
We did just get paid, and I don't know.
do we know roughly in town where we might be able to procure some horses?
Likely, that be
Or one that could carry me.
Lion Shield Coster or Barthen's Provisions.
Let's head to the Lion's Head because the lady who runs it likes us.
Okay.
And we'll keep an eye on the figure as we go. I'm pretty sure I literally have eyes on the back of my head, so...
Okay.
And before we depart the town, I do have Pass Without a Trace. I can make us harder to track at least.
When Dr. O talks, her person on the screen is shifting slightly to the right, and it's starting to bother me.
There's probably a way I can stop that, but I'm not going to right now.
Okay. It's not like I'm like staring at the stream, but like sometimes I like watching the characters talk.
Yeah, I
And
gotcha.
it's like, when she talks, it's just like shifting left and right, and it's like bothering me.
I gotcha. I understand.
I'm just gonna close it completely.
You should be able to like pop out the text chat. All right, you should have the map, of which I have you on.
Yeah.
We could probably just get a cart with a couple horses if. Then
Yeah,
we don't have to get 5
That would
horses.
be smart, considering I can't ride a horse.
Yeah.
Or not without breaking its back.
Try to open the door. If I open the door, it closes again. In my face. Okay. I think it's because I'm double clicking. Figured it out.
Evening.
Hello.
Evening.
Hi.
What can I do for you?
To get a cart and a couple horses, or a cart and a single horse, whatever will help.
It might be a little difficult to come by, but let me see what I have. And then she goes back and kind of looks through some of her stuff, looks through some ledgers. I do actually happen to have a horse that may be for sale or rent, dependent on your needs. A cart I can do as well. The horse itself is a draft horse, used to moving equipment and such. They usually go for about 50 gold pieces. A cart would run for 15. I'll give him... How does 70 gold sound?
That sounds reasonable. Does that come with the tools to hook the horse to the cart, and we would need feet as well.
We'll say yeah that it encompasses all of that.
Okay. Then yes, you said 70 gold.
70 gold.
All right. Dr. Offbay will fiddle around in her bag for a moment.
I can cover that.
Let me take 70 gold out. I can't adjust my gold for some reason.
Really?
There we go. Got it. All right. Ah! It changed.
Yeah, I did that. Okay. Now have a draft horse and a cart.
Can you give that to Mr. Bubbles? Because that counts as my weight, and my weight is already...
I have it off now.
Oh,
I fixed it. Yep. Yep, I fixed it.
Great, thank you so much. You have a great day.
You too. Says bye. All right. Anything else?
I think we're ready to go. You all are ready to go.
Sooner the better.
Yep, I'm ready to shake them off.
Okay. So, who wants to be the travel master? Basically, you're the person that says where you're going, what speed you're going at, and then keeping track of supplies. You don't have to worry about supplies, though. Not that big of a deal. So I'm assuming
I think it should be whoever has the map. Who has the map? Is it Bracken?
Or currently has a map.
I do currently have a map.
Doesn't it require animal handling, though?
No, this is just the person that says where you're going.
Gotcha. Okay.
But if somebody wants to run that role, I can give the map to somebody else.
I think if it was stat-based, we would consider that, but I don't know if this role is stat-based. So if it's not, then I don't
It's
care.
not.
All right.
It is not.
Shouldn't
Okay.
be too hard.
So, traveling to Wave Echo Cave, you know that the cave itself is actually marked right here on your map.
Pretty close.
So, What I need is some traveling stuff.
My first question is, do we want to go straight there, or do we want to try to set up some kind of ambush? I'll say as we start driving and are probably harder to hear.
I think we should try to set an ambush and just get them off of our back, at least.
I definitely think that finding some way to shake our quarry is a good idea.
This is a very detailed map. Is there something on the map that kind of looks like it would be good for setting an ambush?
There would be probably quite a few different areas that would be good for ambush. You're going into like the hills before the mountain, the foothills and everything, where there's rises and drops in elevation. There's trees and all of that. So there would definitely be areas where you can kind of set up for an ambush. As for anything specific, like a location or a point of interest, I don't really have that.
No, I understand that. I just wanted to make sure we generically said, like, is there a good ambush place?
Okay, yep, definitely. What pace are you traveling at? Normal, slow, or fast?
Probably want to travel fast for now. See if we could lose the guy first.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Could I use a spell to then again maybe like to erase our tracks?
Let's see, do you have any spells like that?
I have Pass Without a Trace, but I don't know if that would work in this
Pass Without a
sense.
Trace would definitely work.
Okay, then as we're leaving, I cast Pass Without a Trace. And since we're all together in the thing.
The only thing with that is, with the traveling rules that I go by, your travel pace kind of dictates what you can and can't do if anything's hindered. When you are traveling at a fast pace, you are not able to sneak. So you wouldn't be able to make any stealth checks.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Should we head north a little bit and then use Pass Without, like, quickly, and then use Pass Without Trace and try to jimmy our way east?
Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
I like that idea, yeah.
Okay, so then I think we'll head north out of town and then we'll make plans to head east.
Trick him into thinking we're going one way.
Yeah, ideally.
I like we're going to Neverwinter or something, and then take a sharp right.
Yeah, we're definitely heading to Neverwinter. In fact, we should tell Gundi that on our way out, if anybody asks.
Totally.
Gundi and I forgot his name.
Sildar?
Sildy.
Yeah, Sildar. Sildy.
Sildy.
Yes, we'll tell them both on our way out of town that we're heading to Neverwinter.
Or Mr.
Wink,
S.
Do you guys need anything, Neverwinter?
Of course, we're heading to Neverwinter. We'll tell that shopkeeper too.
Neverwinter. Love it.
Okay.
Short vacation never hurts anyone.
So, sounds like you guys are...
Ask her if she wants, like, to us to get anything delivered to her or brought back. Actually brought back, because we don't want to deliver anything.
So, it sounds like you guys want to head north for a while. How far north do you want to head?
Rucker, as the map person, I'll let you decide.
Each tile is a day's travel, right?
No. Each tile is 5 miles. You can travel, let's see. At a normal pace, you can travel 24 miles in a day. At a fast pace, you can travel 30 miles in a day. So you have a -5 to your passive perception scores as well as some other stuff.
Would you guys say to maybe going north 10 miles before we start swerving our way back southeast?
Sounds to me.
Sounds good, yeah.
Perfect.
Okay. 5, 10. Well, first, before that...
I'll be right back.
All right, so the time you would have started might have taken you like an hour, 15 minutes or so to start. So you would be setting out at 10:15 a.m. The pace is fast. You're just heading north for 10 miles. So you would be able to get, that would probably take a little over 2 hours. What activity are you doing, Brecker? Or what activities is everybody choosing?
I'm assuming that since I have the map, I'd be navigating.
Okay.
I usually drive the cart.
I'll keep an eye out.
Okay.
I can do the driving.
So we're co-drivers? Co-drivers.
All right.
Bye.
Vivacity. What are you doing?
Yeah, I think she's AFK at the moment.
Ah, okay. Keep watch, probably.
She's gonna keep a watch.
Okay, excellent. So, Brecker, if you could make me a wisdom survival check. Dr. O and Million, both, I need a dexterity animal handling check. And then Mr. B and Vivacity, I'm going to need some wisdom perception checks.
That could have been a 15. Oh. Oh no.
We're having a rough time of it.
I'm scared.
Ellie, give us guidance. Give us guidance.
Yes. I am going to.
This is a rough trip.
Doctor, are you good with animals?
I am. I'm proficient with animal handling. I'm
All
just
right.
not doing well right now.
Then, yeah, because I think it's because I smell like other animals, and this horse is just not liking me right now. So, I would like to give my inspiration to Dr. O.
Okay.
You don't need to do that. I have inspiration. I just realized.
Okay.
Okay. And let's do it again. That's better.
All right, 14. Did you want to use guidance as well? 'Cause it is something that you could use. So roll a d4 and we can add that.
Yeah, let's make that a 15. It's a nice, good DC number.
Would it be too late to ask if I could go ahead and guidance myself?
No, you could do that.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'd like to guidance myself. I'm not
Okay.
comfortable with that 9. A little better.
All right. You're able to find your way on the map easily enough, as using your tools, cartographer's tools and everything, you are able to find your way north without much trouble. Traveling at a fast pace, after just over 2 hours, you get about 10 miles. It is now 12 8:30 p.m., we'll say. Let's see.
How does everybody feel? Does this feel far enough before we turn back, or would y'all prefer to go a little further?
It depends. Have we, Oh, I'm sorry for interrupting you, Mr. Bubbles.
Did you see anything, Mr. Bubbles?
All right. Mr. Bubbles, please join me in the private chat.
Oh boy.
Oh boy!
Oops, wrong one.
one.
Things are getting real.
Oh, I was having a nice conversation with Bard.
I put Bard in there. All right, Mr. B. As you are keeping an eye out, you exit the foothills pretty quickly after Phandelver, and you start on the plains. On the horizon behind you, keeping steady pace, is a group of individuals. They are too far away for you to tell anything, but they are heading straight in your direction. This can only mean one thing. They are following you.
Man. Not even like how many?
You count 7.
Okay.
For us all, Viv.
Well, shit.
Yeah, that's after Taco Bell.
Oh my goodness! What did I just walk into?
Well, we were sponsored by Taco Bell, and then I quickly lost us our sponsorship.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
By being a little too honest in our advertisement, but I don't believe in false advertising personally. I think it's very manipulative, so we need to tell the people the truth.
Yeah.
She didn't lose it for us. I certainly did.
Propaganda.
Whenever we die, it's gonna be that bell sound from the commercial. Bing!
All right. Well, Mr. Bubbles grabs Brecker's shoulder and points behind him with his sword arm. Like, points behind us in the distance. And there's a group of people back there.
Now that Mr. B has kind of pointed and drawn attention, anyone else that wishes to, as you stop, can make a perception check.
I would like
Definitely
to.
going to do so.
Oh, okay. Dr.
All right, that's better.
We're
Dr. O, Brecker, and Million. You all see 7 figures far away on the horizon trailing after you. They're headed straight in your direction, though you cannot tell what they are. They are humanoid, and they're obviously following you.
Yep.
With my really amazing vision, do I make them out even slightly enough to maybe recognize somebody? Potentially, but probably not.
No, too far away.
Okay. That's not good. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people.
It's a lot of people.
You would be able to tell that they are wearing like shady clothing, I guess, leading you to believe they might be like bounty hunters or figures that would obviously not want to be noticed. Their clothing kind of blends in.
And are they the exact same figures I saw back in Phandelver?
They very well might be, yes.
Shit. Looks like our little hound creature isn't the only thing we have to worry about.
It's not good. Very not good. If we see them, they can probably see us, I imagine.
Yeah.
I don't know if we can try to sneak away or if there's even an area to
They're
try to
headed
do
right
that.
for us.
Yeah. And how quickly, we've probably been on a really fast pace, so for them to stay this close to us.
As you have stopped, they've kind of stopped as well. And before your eyes, as you are gazing back, they kind of disappear on the horizon.
Oh my god.
Oh, my stomach. The stomach I don't have. Oh.
Well,
your slime.
shit.
Potentially in trouble. Potentially in a lot of trouble.
I still
we
think
could-
we should have turned into a lizard.
I am running out of ideas.
Perhaps we'll lose them in the mountains. Return east.
We could definitely try. No harm in trying, right?
At the very least, we could at least
So
be
now the
east.
plan is just get there faster.
We'll go into the mountains, not necessarily
I mean,
towards
let's go.
the.
I could if we pass by a place without like that would if we can pass by an area that will make them how do I put it, like I think I can do something that could, you know, at least slow them down. I could make an area of spikes, make it hard for them, but it will only be effective if it's an area that they would have to travel to follow us.
Yeah, I
You can
wouldn't worry
also
about it.
cast Longstrider on the horse.
That is true.
I should do that. We should do that.
Like,
That will
should we do
increase the-
those things?
I mean, if you make like rough terrain, I just imagine they'll walk around it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if we can go by an area, if we see
nice
or
and
pass
tight.
by an area, yeah, that makes the path makes them have to trail through that. I can cast that.
Yeah, I mean that I think that's completely reasonable if we fall into that. Yeah.
I would say right now you're in grasslands, so it'd be too easy to like move around. But if that's something you want to do, once you get into the foothills, would probably be a better opportunity to do that. Because the foothills is where you'd have like choke points where you can kind of catch them like that.
Yeah, that's exactly. I want to keep an eye on our trail, and as soon as I spot an area that would be like a choke point for them, I would like to cast something as soon as we pass by.
Okay.
All right.
So-
do we want to go like northwest into those foothills, or are we like going straight east? Like, how are we doing this? Wrecker.
I was thinking maybe we go directly east by southeast. Maybe lose them in the mountains, but if you think the foothills north would work better.
I'm just afraid of turning back at this point. I think that'll give them easier catch on us.
Yeah.
But who knows? We need to go either way. We need to chop.
Yeah. All right. So
It's up to you. Trust your judgment.
Oh,
You broke up. I didn't hear you.
I know. I was I'm kind of stuttering a little bit. Sorry.
No worries.
Oh, well, I don't want to be the only one making decisions here. We are a democracy, after all.
Did you say democracy? Mr. Bubbles. I don't think we were supposed to see that. Alright, let's go, I guess. I'm down to do the backtracking. Let's go ahead and get to the mountains.
yeah.
Oh.
Backtrack necessarily. We could kind of follow along the south of the Triboard Trail until we hit the hills.
It sounds
East.
good to me too.
So I guess we're going east.
Straight east?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. It's like 2 hours and so. Another...
I am casting Longstrider on the horse for hopefully a little extra distance.
Okay. Between 3 to 5 hours is basically when you take your midday break. So if you go for 5, how much longer do you want to go? 3, 4, or 5 hours in total. So you already traveled like 2 hours and 15 minutes. So 45.
Can we keep an eye on them and make decisions at hour intervals?
Yeah.
I like to do that.
Okay. So if that is what you are doing, let me get my handy dandy calculator. Alright, so after an hour, you would be kind of like right here. We got Mr. B keeping watch with Vivacity. Mr. B, you do still see them following.
Great.
We probably already touched on this, but if I may ask, how far out are they?
So they would be... Let's see. I don't know how far can you see? How far can a human see?
You mean a half work?
I'm not sure our vision has limits.
With a clear, unobstructed view, the human eye could see a candlelight flickering about 30 miles away.
Oh, that's cool.
Badass.
What about a half work?
Which usually limits normal vision to less than 12 miles. So we'll just say like, 12 miles.
Okay, again, half work though.
I don't have the rules for that.
Half work.
So we're coming up into the foothills. Can we start going slow and hiding, like trying to take some kind of weird path through them?
You would have to take the pace that you chose until the midday break. What the rules say is that your pace is for the entire traveling day, but I'll let you change that after your break.
When do we take a break?
You could take a break right now, or you could continue traveling for another hour.
I see we're still a little outside it. Should we travel for an hour and then take a break? And by break, just like
Sure.
straight up go
I like
into
that
stealth
idea.
mode through the mountains.
Yeah, I like that.
Alright, are you continuing east?
Do we want to go east or a little bit southeast?
Don't want to get too close to our destination, so I was thinking maybe a little bit further direct east. Personally.
Yeah, agreed. I don't want to. I really don't want to give any indication that we're going to that area.
I have a feeling they don't care about that area.
Yeah, me too.
Right, let's go
They
east.
they probably don't give us one shit where we're going.
Nope.
Just who's going there.
Alright. Another hour
such a
headed
vibe.
east into the foothills. It is now 2:30 p.m. and you will need to rest for your midday break.
And I assume we can still see them roughly like 12 miles out.
Yes. So, Mr. B and Vivacity are the ones keeping watch. Mr. B has a clear sight. Vivacity, now that her attention is actually like drawn to it, is kind of able to make them out as well. It does appear that there are some figures trailing behind you, following in your wake. And now I will need half a ration and 1 pint of water from everyone. So don't worry about the ration, we can do that after.
It's probably about time you all know, but there's some very powerful people potentially after Mr. Bubbles and myself. That's why we were trying to get out of Neverwinter quickly.
Yeah, it seems like I might have gathered that.
I feel like my rations got reset at some point because I only have 1 ration.
Yeah, I have 1 ration
Melly.
and 1 water skin.
Oh,
Melly has them all. She takes care of them now.
yeah,
Oh,
that's
okay.
right, that's right.
Yeah,
That is correct.
No,
I
'cause
forgot about that.
I only have 1 water skin and 1 ration too.
Yeah, you should have some kind of counter in your inventory. I think he made some kind of non-weighted item.
I'll keep track of it on my notepad. No worries. Everybody we should have 10 rations per people, except Mr. B doesn't need anything. 10 rations and then 4 pints of water
Yeah,
for everyone.
Yeah, I'm looking at the party inventory, and in the party inventory, there's a total of 4 rations.
Okay. That's not right. I'll keep a note of it. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. How long do you want to break for? 1 or 2 hours?
1.
1 hour.
Yeah.
Okay.
Quickly.
Yeah.
Speaking of, everybody can benefit from short rest. So anyone wants to use hit die to heal, you can do so now.
I think I'd like to do that, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
me too.
Perfect.
Very nice. Okay. It is now 3:30 in the afternoon, and we are going to begin our second travel leg. What pace do you want to move at? Traveling at a fast pace gets you there faster, but you cannot... let's see. Doesn't allow you to draw a map, hunt and forage, or sneak. Keep watch, navigate, scout, track, and trailblaze is all done at disadvantage. Traveling at a normal pace, keep watch, navigate, scout, track, and trailblaze is all done normally. Drawing map, hunting and foraging, and sneaking is all done at disadvantage. If you travel at a slow pace, keeping watch, navigating, scouting, tracking, and trailblazing is all done with advantage, and then drawing a map, hunting and foraging, and sneaking is all done normally.
Plan was to go at stealth speed so that we can pass without trace.
Yeah, I was thinking slow.
Okay.
Try to lose them.
Yeah.
How far out are they now? Are they still 12 miles or so out?
Yeah, it kind of like phases in and out as you're traveling. But they relatively keep pace. It's still like just on the horizon. It seems like what they're trying to do, from what you gather, Vivacity and Mr. B, is that they're just trying to keep reasonable sight of you. And now, since they know, or I shouldn't say. Shouldn't say too much. All right.
What?
DM secrets.
As we begin the second leg, Brecker, Dr. O, Million, Mr. B, and Vivacity, what activities are you all each performing?
I'm still driving.
What?
Okay.
I'll continue to navigate.
I'll watch again.
Million.
I'm casting Pass Without Trace.
Okay. Excellent.
And guidance.
I don't know why it went twice, sorry.
There. All right, and then Melian, after casting Pass Without a Trace, what activity will you be performing? Nobody is, let's see, nobody is, what's it called? Scouting. Nobody is scouting.
I can do that.
I think we need at least somebody on a sneak, though.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody doing what?
We need somebody to perform sneak.
Okay, yeah, so we can say a Melian can probably do that. You alright with that? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So sneaking works kind of weird. Add the dexterity stealth check results of all sneaking party members together and divide the sum by the number of players in the group. This is the final and effective result for the group's efforts. That's interesting.
What?
Should we all be thinking?
So,
That sounds weird.
Melian, essentially, you have, let's see, a plus 12 to your stealth, so it would be your result plus 12 divided by 5 would be the sneak result. Possible. That's a big bonus. But if you wanted to hedge your bets, might want
Find
more
somebody else
people.
sneak.
Well, we can. Who else was doing sneak with me?
Can I use enhance ability to enhance dexterity?
You can.
All right, can
Plus
I-
3.
Who do I need to enhance? Millie?
You can put that on Melian. I have her targeted for you.
All right, then I'll enhance ability.
Also, are you stealthy, Viv? Maybe you should.
Not really, I don't think. I mean, I'm decently. I don't have a proficiency in it or anything, but I have decent dexterity.
Because I'm straight up neutral to stealth, and also I need to drive the cart.
I have the map plus all my stealth is done at disadvantage, which I'm sure you don't want to deal with.
And no, you don't want
Yeah.
stealth, and I don't definitely want Mr. Bubbles stealth.
I can sneak.
Yeah.
Why? I have a plus 3.
Oh wow, then maybe Mr. Bubbles is really
Okay,
stealthy.
then maybe Mr. Bubbles can sneak. Then yeah.
What do you mean
Yep.
you don't want my stealth?
It's the jetpack thing.
It was not.
He gets rubber on the bottom of his boots. Like big
Oh,
balloons.
yeah, that.
He's like Michelin Man.
Cast Cat's Grace
Okay.
on Melian.
Okay, excellent.
Okay.
And if I can, I'd also like to help Brad with some guidance.
Okay. Damn, this is gonna be a huge sneak check.
That won't work.
So is Mr. B sneaking as well, or is he keeping watch?
Up to Mr. Bubbles.
I don't know. I thought we were just letting Melian do it, right?
I heard a lot of I heard a lot, so I just trying to verify.
I just took offense at them saying like we don't want Mr. Bubbles.
Okay.
I didn't say.
That was me. That was me.
Yeah.
I'll
It's
admit
just-
it. I did it.
Just the more people sneaking is better, right?
I forgot that I oiled you up, so like you stopped making that squeaky sound, so we're fine.
The little WD-40 on it. That's it.
Yeah.
We all good.
All right. Brecker, please make what is the wisdom?
Survival.
Yep, wisdom survival. Dr. O, the dexterity animal handling. Melian, please make me a dexterity stealth check. And then Mr. B and Vivacity, please make me wisdom perception checks.
Oh God!
Brecker, you can navigate. Brecker, you can navigate with advantage.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And then,
Natural
Got a
20
nat 20.
and 4 on the guidance.
damn! And then Mr. B
Literally
and
rolled.
Vivacity, both of you can roll with advantage because you're going at a slow pace.
Oh, okay.
Well, I already rolled one to just roll again.
Yep. Damn,
I literally rolled the
36.
same thing.
That is actually pretty funny.
I did better the first time.
Man, Melian, I'm impressed.
Yay!
The sneakiest bitch alive.
I just disappeared.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Like
Don't be
we're
suspicious.
all riding in the cart and suddenly you just vanished.
I was like, Mel?
She has suddenly snuck her way into the back rooms.
Oh god. Poor Melian.
We're getting lost in these foothills. I just want you all to know.
I'll help you.
Nah, don't worry. I know where I am at all times.
Oh yeah, but the horses don't like this. They don't like it at all. At least Mel
Okay.
has that birthday luck.
Right?
Good thing you have a detailed map.
Natural one.
All right. After traveling, you're going to the Wave Echo Cave now, right?
Yeah.
Is that-
Not really.
I think that was the idea to
Okay.
go south and then try to straight go to there.
After
I think our priority is trying to lose line of sight.
Yeah.
After about an hour of traveling through the hills, a little bit more difficult now with the wagon. You are get this up. You happen upon a creature moving about the woods. I'm gonna need everyone to roll me initiative.
How do they see us?
Great. I don't know, it's all black.
Oh, there it is. I just got the screen.
I'm still waiting on it. Oh, there it
wait,
is.
No, I'm at the store.
Oh, there it is.
I think the map-
Initiative.
I would like to use my inspiration on that.
All right.
Oh my god. Well, that's a little better.
Our initiatives, my god. Millie, the only one who did reasonably
Yeah.
well.
My initiative is pretty good.
It's her birthday rolls, so she's
Yeah,
gonna be on.
He
right?
deserves.
We gotta do everything today, guys, because the luck is gonna run out after today.
You see a large owl bear.
Melian, no. Melian, no.
Million, you have initiative. What are you doing?
If not friend, why friend shaped?
Okay. I'm gonna bet it.
Well, it is friend shaped, isn't it?
It's very friendship. I tried so hard to find an owlbear plush
shit.
for her birthday.
Aww.
I ended up getting her a griffin instead, though.
Does it look very aggressive?
Oh, it's very aggressive.
Okay, shit. Okay. Sorry. Okay. I am going to. Sorry, guys. I was just not prepared for this.
Yeah, I think we all were very unprepared.
Yeah.
I have literally 2 spells available.
But weren't we
Spell
being
slots.
so stealthy? We were being so stealthy.
Divided by 5. 36 divided by 5 is 7.
Yeah.
Mr. Bubbles, this is what I was talking about.
I didn't realize you were still dividing by 5, so I would probably should have done stealth
Yep.
then.
You know, hindsight.
I didn't realize that that's what he was doing.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Like, shouldn't we get somebody else on this? But it's all
Oh.
good. We know for next time.
Well, now I do.
To,
I didn't realize that's what he was doing.
I'm going to use. I'm going to wild shape
Okay.
into. Let me see. I am going to. No. I was going to change it to a giant snake, but if I'm not mistaken, owls eat snakes,
Yeah.
so that's probably not a good idea.
Bears eat everything, so.
Well, yeah, that's true. I'm gonna go with my good old pal, Deinonychus.
Okay.
She said, "Eat this."
Melian
Yeah.
morphs into her familiar Deinonychus animal beast shape.
And I'm gonna grow at it, and I am going to do where is it? I want to do a pounce attack.
Okay. So Pounce is moving 20 feet. Can you see the owlbear?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. So each one of those squares is 5 feet.
Oh, I wouldn't be able to get it, right?
You'd have to move first. So you can move and then do the pounce attack, because the pounce adds the 20 feet as part of that attack.
Okay. And let me see. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh wait,
how
no.
much do I-
The pounce is a trait. If you move at least 20 feet straight toward a creature and then hit it with a claw attack on the same turn, that's how it works.
Oh,
So
okay,
you-
gotcha.
But you have 40 feet of movement, so you could get there.
And
You could
I-
actually- You did your movement a little bit differently. You could get there.
Okay. Can I ready my attack or no?
Yes, you can.
Okay, yeah. Then I would like to then stay ready and wait for it to approach.
Okay, what is the trigger? When the owlbear approaches, you're going to attack it?
Yeah, as soon as it's within melee range, I'm gonna attack it.
Okay. On to Mr. Bubbles. What are you doing?
Dashing at the bitch.
Okay.
All right.
Mr. B charges forward 60 feet to get as close as he can to the owlbear. Anything else?
No, I better not. I can't be angry yet. So, no, I think that's it.
Okay. Vivacity, what are you doing?
I'm not sure. Let's see. I'll just move forward, I suppose. And let's see, I'm within 40 feet. I could cast a spell. I'm gonna go with let's go with Fairy Fire.
All right. The owlbear fails as a 20-foot cube emerges around the owlbear's space, outlining it in the color of your choice. I believe you had violet, if I remember correctly.
No. Beautiful, sparkly teal.
Oh,
Just
yeah,
like me.
yes, that's right.
Just-
Beautiful, sparkly teal, that's right.
Just like me.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't mean to press that. Sorry.
All right,
Ignore
11.
that.
Okay.
Nobody's whispering dissonantly yet.
Hit the fairy fire effect, please. There we go. All right, Vivacity, that is a first level spell. Anything else?
No, that's... Oh, where's my combat check?
The owlbear is going to roar in a fit of rage.
Cute.
And it is going to charge at Mr. Bubbles. Swiping out with its beak, or swiping out with its claws as it bites at him with its beak.
Oh boy.
The beak clamps on nothing but the claws rake against Mr. B, scoring a critical hit.
I don't like that.
Mr. B withstands 29 points of slashing damage, taking us to Brecker. What are you doing?
Okay, I am going to... let's see, go and try to run my full 30 feet up to here, get in front of Vivacity. And how far am I? Okay, I'm hoping this is going to work. This is my last second level spell slot. I'm going to try to... Wait, no, it won't work. He's not a person. It is a beast.
That is true.
It is not a humanoid.
It's a monstrosity, actually, I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, what I'm going to do instead... I'm going to hit it with a... It hasn't taken damage yet, so I'm going to hit it with a Sacred Flame.
All right.
Let's hope its dex isn't very good. Ah.
You extend a hand as mystical radiance energy culminates surrounding the bear. The owlbear roars in rage as the flames sear it. It has failed. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay.
6 points of radiant damage.
And then for my bonus action, I am going to use my first level spell slot to healing word, Mr. Bubbles.
Okay.
That's good. Thank you. Perfect.
Mr. B, you regain 8 points of health from Brecker's healing word. That should take your turn.
Will be my turn.
All right, Dr. O, what do you got? Mr. B's in trouble.
I know, I gotta get over to him. But I'm pretty far back because he ran. There's 15.
I did, I'm fast.
That puts me here. Can I can I just shoot the bear from here? Or is there too many people in my way?
No, you definitely can, because allies don't count. If only I was a wizard with, like, a lightning lure or something. Lightning bolt.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, God.
Yeah,
we all lined up so nicely for you.
Yep.
Conga!
I want my cure wounds for when I get to Master Bubbles, so... I have no idea why that rolled at advantage.
Fairy fire.
Yep, fairy fire. All right, your crossbow shoots out a bolt streaking across through arm and leg of your ally, smacking right into the meat of the owlbear's shoulder, who roars once again in pain. Roll damage, please. 8 points of piercing damage on the owlbear.
It's my turn. I'm pushing the button.
All right, Million, what do you got?
I'm going to do. Oh shoot! I missed I pretty much missed my round last time. I'm going to do the. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. I am going to bite, and then I'm gonna try to slash it.
Did you want to do the pounce attack?
Actually, yeah.
Okay, so with a pounce attack, you have to move 20 feet in a straight line. So what I suggest is moving and then doing the 20 feet. You know what I mean? Like you can move here, 10 feet, and then do your 20 feet like that, and then you can do your pounce attack. Does that make sense? Hello?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Okay.
I forgot that I have pushed it out. Yeah, so I'll just back up a little bit and then just boom, jump.
All right, and then you also get multi-attack because the pounce is not an action in itself, as it is a trait. So you can still make your 3 attacks: 1 with your bite and 2 with your claws.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. All right. So I'm going to go for the first one. Oh wait, I have to select the effect, right?
No, you just do that cast, the melee +4.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
On your Dionicus. Yep. $17 hits. Go ahead and deal damage with your bite.
Nice.
Eight points of piercing damage. Now, I would suggest hitting the claw one, so that second cast button further to the right on your Dionicus, because that'll get the strength save as part of the pounce. And then if you knock it prone, you'll get advantage on your following attacks.
Which one again? The last one to the right?
Yep.
Alrighty. And that's another cast, right?
That's the other cast. Yep. The cast button furthest to the right. That is a critical hit.
Birthday luck.
Oh, I.
It takes 16 points of slashing damage, but it manages to stay upright. Go ahead and make your last claw attack, please.
All right, and that's a regular one, right?
Correct.
All the way to the left?
Yep.
All right.
That is another hit with an 18. Go ahead and roll damage. 8 points of slashing damage. Daeonicus Million moves backwards and rushes forward, pouncing on this owlbear, biting upon its thick tuft of fur on its neck as it rakes with its claws. The owlbear appears badly wounded.
I think that's my.
Okay, Mr. B, you are up.
I don't know if it's even worth it to rage. What do you think?
Why not? Should just take it out. Kill it, Mr. Bubbles.
Oh, okay.
It looks weak.
I'll reckless attack.
Okay. Mr. B swipes out with his great sword, a savage arc, throwing all caution to the wind, leaving himself open to attack. But the great sword slashes into the owlbear's meaty shoulder. Go ahead and roll damage. It cries in agony as it sustains 12 points of slashing damage. The owlbear is still up, but it is at death's door.
Somebody just blow on it. Oh, I guess I will. All right, well, I was going to do something fun and clever, but I don't think I'm going to do that now because I think it's just about gone. So instead, I'm just going to do a quick little... We'll do a little vicious mockery.
Your vicious mockery echoes upon a trail of whispers towards the owlbear, who shakes its shaggy mane in ferocity. It succeeded on its saving throw. Your vicious mockery does nothing to the owlbear.
I can't mock him. He's too cute. I can't do it.
Anything else, Vivacity? You have a bonus action.
Nah, I think I'll move on.
Okay. The owlbear will now take its turn. It sees this animal that dealt it so much pain, roaring with ferocity as it tries to bury its claws into its back. A beak attack snaps out, scoring a hit. Million, you take 10 points of piercing damage. You maintain concentration on your pass without a trace. The claw whips out, slashing into your side. Million, you sustain 20 points of slashing damage and are knocked from your wild shape animal form. Brecker, you've received initiative. What are you doing?
Alright, Brecker's gonna take 5 feet forward, and he's gonna try to finish it off with a Toll the Dead.
Okay.
Oh,
It
Damn.
rolls a natural 20, succeeding on its saving throw. This owlbear does not want to quit.
Alright, be no point wasting a second level spell for it, so I'm just going to end my turn right there.
All right, Dr. O, what are you doing?
I could either heal Mr. Bubbles or attack it. Does anybody have any good ideas while I move forward?
Shoot it.
All right.
Shoot her!
Shoot her!
Slightly behind, and I'll shoot. Wow.
Oof.
I made the wrong choice, and then I'll use like that last 5 behind Miss Rebels.
All right, Dr. O moves up, attempting to finish off the bear, but its movements are too erratic in its rage, and the crossbow goes sailing into the sky.
And
Million,
Awesome.
what do you got?
Okay, I'm going to. Let me see. Oh boy. I am about to run out of spells. Alright. I am going to cast Infestation
Okay.
and try to just finish it off.
All right. You have it targeted. A cloud of mites, fleas, and other parasites appear coming from the earth surrounding the owlbear. All of its limbs touching the ground as it moves up, roaring in pain from the biting, stinging. Million. How do you want to do this?
Okay, Melian feels bad for it. Doesn't want it to suffer too long. So it's just going to oh god. This is gonna be awful, but it's gonna go inside ears and mouth. And just go straight for the soft tissue inside the head, and just the creatures are gonna devour it.
Okay. Before your very eyes, these creatures of the earth, those that devour everything, slowly kill off this owlbear in its rage. Congratulations, you have defeated a random encounter of the woods.
But at what cost?
science! Now I can study it. It's already dead.
That is true. All right, do you want to harvest?
I do, yeah. I always do.
Okay.
I can't help myself, really. I just need to know everything about everything.
Okay,
So first...
before you do that, Doctor, I just want to... I'm just going to pet it and apologize. And it was either you or us. Sorry about that, buddy.
Dr. Alfay will be respectful of her moment with the creature.
All right.
And
Dr.
I'll back
O.
off and
Please make me a nature check to appraise this creature. Nature check. Intelligence nature.
Cool, that's even better. Oh my god, I can't roll today. What about my ability? Can that roll as well?
What ability?
I don't want to say that. I don't want to say it out loud.
Oh! Okay, got it. Got it. Where do I have that?
I can see it under abilities.
That's what it is. Okay.
Oh, it doesn't have the stats under abilities.
It's on the description. Okay.
Look back.
You hear the voice inside your head whispering to you. This kind of goopy voice, kind of like the oil guy in Fern Gully, or whatever that is. Yeah. Whispering in your head that you can get some a large bag's worth of owlbear feathers. The owlbear's liver is worth something, and owlbear neck. Craftable items you might be able to craft from them. From the owlbear neck is a warning scarf.
Ooh.
The owlbear feathers are worth roughly 2 gold pieces, 5 pounds. The owlbear liver, 10 gold pieces, 6 pounds, and the owlbear neck, 50 gold pieces, 10 pounds.
Make a scarf of warning. Gold.
So who is sponsoring this conversation?
It's always Taco Bell.
I
They're kind of desperate right
thought I firmly lost us the Taco Bell sponsorship.
Oh, they can take a little abuse. They're fine. They're fine.
Yeah, I think they're one of those. Maybe they're one of those self-aware, meme type companies. It's like, yeah, we know we're bad. It's funny. Yeah, Taco Bell's not real Mexican food. We know that.
We know that. It's American Mexican food. So I'm sorry. There's a feathers. They're worth how much for 5 pounds? And the owlbear liver.
The feathers, 2 gold pieces for a large bag, which is about 5 pounds. The liver is 10 gold pieces, which is about 6 pounds. And the owlbear neck is 50 gold pieces, which is about 10 pounds.
Let's start dissecting then.
Okay. So, harvesting would be another nature check, but it is dexterity nature with advantage because you succeeded on your appraisal.
Dexterity nature with advantage. That's better.
15. You are able to get an owlbear liver.
Nice.
You know who's not a liver? This owlbear. he's a dyer.
That is true.
Liver, Taco Bell.
That's the real secret ingredient.
Oh God.
All right.
I literally just ordered Taco Bell. Please don't say stuff like that.
Okay. Anything else we want to do before moving on?
So we see the peeps
What's
behind
the
us.
secret ingredient?
Liver.
Oh,
Right back.
Right now,
human liver.
right now you don't see them. Surrounded in the hills, and there's some thick trees, but you have strong suspicions that they are still very close behind you.
And we've used most of our spells, and we've been injured.
I'm going to mend Mr. Bubbles.
We're in great shape.
There we go. I'm going to get out my blowtorch that I don't actually have, but I have smith's tools, so I like to pretend I have a blowtorch in that, and then I'm going to go to work.
Okay. How long does that take, mending?
It's a minute for like a D6
A minute.
or
Okay.
something.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, okay, so short rest would be an hour. Okay. Got it. Yeah, you could take a minute or two. Probably wouldn't be an issue.
Take like 5 minutes, get him healed up.
Sounds good. Okay, let's take a break, and we will rejoin in 3 minutes.
All right.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
I just came back.
So, we are on the big map once again,
Ooh,
and it has...
That jumped in very zoomed in for me.
Same.
Oh,
It's all good.
so it is now...
I mean, I zoomed out now, so it's fine. But it was just very large.
It's very jarring.
It is now about 4:30 p.m. from when you had set out from your midday break. And we can continue on. Let's see. Okay, so Mr. B got a 10, Vivacity got a 16.
Never would have thought I'd ever say this, but I miss our mascot being a little goblin.
I do miss Droop. I miss Droop already.
Yeah, but it's a dangerous stuff.
Yeah, I'm just glad Droop is safe as far as I know.
As far as you know.
Mr. B and Vivacity. There is no more sign of these 7 figures trailing after you.
I still don't feel at ease. You said it. I don't know what you said, but you said it.
Kind of like, nor do I, but I have no idea if that's actually what was said. I'm just filling it in.
But other than that, you are able to make your way to what appears like it might be what Gundren has talked to you about. After your time spent blazing this path to Wave Echo Cave, trailed after by figures you have suspicions about, following the way marked upon your map by Gundren, you finally come close to the spot marked with a big X. You enter a deep vale and stand before a wondrous expanse before you. Thick brush and vegetation cover the ground before the mountains. Trees stand sparse upon a rich blanket of green. The rocky terrain cuts a horizontal line above the tree line where the green transitions to a brown, changing to a brilliant white cut with gray higher up in the mountain face. The air is crisp and refreshing. The smells of spring well on their way into bloom. Soft ringing as if from the heavens drifts on the wind. The grasses sway against it. You follow Gundren's directions closer now, since arriving at the very vale he had described, hiding away the entrance to his mines. Cresting one large hill, you see a downward cut between 2 ridges blocked out of sight, just as Gundren had claimed. You follow its winding way between the stone until finally, you arrive before a tunnel entrance. It seems naturally made to your senses. No grand entrance here. The ground has given way to crumbling stone and gravel before it, an ominous passage into the very depths of the mountain. Not wholly unwelcoming, but not telling of welcome either. It could easily be taken as the cavern entrance of a bear's cave, or perhaps an owl bear. It is large enough. But this is the entrance Gundren had spoken of. This is where his numerous directions have led you. This is where he and his brothers broke ground to the confines of Wave Echo Cave, and the splendors to be gained within.
Well, we're here. Looks like.
It is dusk at this time, as you have crawled down into the ridge It is 6 o'clock, 10 minutes after 6. And the shadows of dusk have swept everything before you in darkness.
I think this was just me thinking, but it might be good to make camp and head inside in the morning.
I think so too. Yeah, and we don't know what. Sorry, we don't know what's in there. We might as well just prepare for tomorrow, and I think we all need a little bit of a rest after today.
That's an understatement of the century.
Okay. Are you camping inside or right outside?
I think we should camp inside, right? Just like a day.
For the cover.
Yeah.
I can get behind that.
Okay.
It's free shelter too.
Yeah, but don't we think that there's like already the drow inside with potentially troops?
I mean, but she'd be pretty deep into the cave, wouldn't she? If we just stayed in the mouth, it wouldn't be too bad.
I just don't know if anybody might be trekking through.
It's fair.
Or like to us to just be somewhere not open to the trekking is my only point.
Then perhaps near the mouth of the cave.
Okay. So your camp, I would say, is definitely defensible. Hidden, yeah. Comfortable, let's see. Mr. B and Vivacity, please make me... Does that work again? A wisdom perception check with disadvantage.
Me?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. It's comfortable, defensible, and hidden.
Oh, nice.
And as you make your camp, does anyone wish to do any camp activities?
Don't remember camp activities. Let me.
I'll make it more hidden.
Yeah, I want to. Can I help with that?
Yes. All right. Camouflaging the camp would be a dexterity stealth check.
Booyah.
Very nice.
Oh, no need. No need for help.
I'll keep watch.
I'll keep watch as well.
I find the camp activities. I forgot where they're located.
I just looked it up.
There we go. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. B, camouflage, Million, camouflage, Vivacity, keep watch. Brecker, were you keeping watch? Did I hear?
Yep.
Okay. And Dr. O.
Give me just a second. I'm scrolling through. I guess I could try to hunt and forage.
Okay. So, Dr. O, please make me a wisdom survival check. And then Brecker and Vivacity, if you could make me wisdom perception checks.
Mr. Bubbles, did you nat 20 again?
What?
Did you
On
nat
my
20?
oh yeah, to make it
Yeah.
more hidden, yes.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Is
But did anybody know how I find that camp thing on my own? I know
if you open up the story, maybe.
That's it. Thank you.
Yep.
That's perfect.
I hotbarred mine.
Wait, you can hotbar it?
Yep. Unfortunately, Dr. O, you don't find anything.
That's okay. That sounds about right for Dr. Offbay.
All right.
Since I see Mr. B doing such a good job with the camouflage, could I set some traps?
Sure. Setting traps is a wisdom survival check.
Oh, I cannot see my thing. Oh, found it.
A 7. Okay. As the sun completely goes away and everything awashes in darkness, you all congregate once more at camp, keeping an eye out on your surroundings, for you know that you were followed, and though you lost track of your pursuers, they might still be out there. Do you light a fire?
I don't think so.
No.
Nah.
Okay. We can continue into the night, falling asleep. I am assuming Mr. B will stand sentry.
Of course.
Okay.
And I'll keep on a watch for the time that I'm not in trance.
Okay.
And Brecker will can keep watch for the time that she's not, or that she is, or in trance.
So both Mr. B and Melian only need 4 hours in trance, I believe. And while they're in trance, they're aware of their surroundings. So Mr. B could well, yeah, I mean, it could be.
I just don't move, but I'm awake the entire time. Yeah.
So essentially, what happens for a long rest? You need 8 hours. 6 of those hours must be spent sleeping, and then you have 2 hours to do camp activities. Each activity is 1 hour. Melian and Mr. B are the only differences because they take 4-hour trances, so they have like essentially 4 hours of activities that they can. So you don't really need to rotate a watch because Mr. B can take the first one, and then Melian can take the second one, and you always have one awake. And then everybody's fine. It just kind of depends how you want to do it. Well, it's Sentry's Rest.
Yeah, it's even more. It's different, but yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Like it's actually a full. Like I have to stay. Like it's even longer than the 4, but.
I just wanted Brecker to keep watch for like the first hour or two, just to try to put his mind at ease.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, yeah, keep people company. That's fine.
An hour passes, and everybody goes to their positions wherever you're sleeping, whatever you're doing. Right.
Or did we eat and drink the rest of our question?
Let me get some of this stuff. Okay. Another hour passes. Nothing happens. A third hour passes. Fourth hour passes.
Oh, this is suspenseful and it's killing me.
I'm literally gonna throw up.
As the fourth hour passes, Mr. B,
Oh no.
during your sentry's rest, you begin to have these vivid kind of hallucinations almost. These visions pass through your mind quite often, but more like faded dreams in the back of your eyes. These horrible, horrific things.
That seems normal.
Not quite sure exactly what this is, but it's common enough that you almost don't pay any mind to it. But now,
Right.
It's pretty vivid.
It's a mind flayer, isn't it?
You are fighting upon a battlefield, and next to you are a number of humanoid half-breeds, half reptile, half amphibian, tentacle arms, four-armed, maybe even more, slanted eyes, furred men and women. They remind you of the description of this half-dog man. You get the distinct impression that these figures are of friendly disposition to you. And as you awake from your trance, you have this overwhelming kind of confidence to communicate with this dog man. And to discover what connection this must be. You have fought alongside these creatures. You know these creatures, and they know you. What is to this? A fifth hour passes. Brecker, you find that you have dozed off, fallen asleep. And you feel almost as if you are at prayer with Gond. The steady beating of a hammer upon an anvil, creating some work, resounds around you, fills you. And you hear a voice.
My child, you are very, very close. Keep on your path. Discover the forge of spells and make works in my honor. I will give to you this inspiration. Prove yourself worthy of my service, and there will be more.
And you dream about many different magical weapons, arms, and armaments. You beat upon them with your own hammer, reworking them into something entirely new. The last thing you see before waking up is Talon, but it is no longer Talon the longsword. It is now a lighter weapon, a rapier. You feel the inspiration well within you, this urge to do so to Talon the longsword, reforging it into a rapier. And you hold it up high in the mines, with Gundren looking to you in extreme favor, moving to shake your hand in a grasp of friendship. Vivacity, you too are dreaming, but yours is something a little different. You're performing on a large stage with thousands of admirers, people from all around. Both of your fathers in attendance, surrounded by half-orcs, humans, gnomes, elves, tieflings. They are all cheering and adoring you, worshipping you. Most notable is the instrument that you are using. It's odd. You're used to a few strings, but this one has many different strings. You believe it might be called a bandor. You don't know where this instrument came from, but you want it badly. The tunes coming from the instrument, along with the tune of your own voice, weaves beautiful melodies like nothing you have heard before. Nothing you even could think could be coming from your own voice. But then all of a sudden the crowd changes. Your instrument disappears from your hands. It is no longer there. The crowd weaves and sways, morphing into a giant serpent who goes before you, staring into your eyes. You feel this immense fear wash over you. But remembering your own song, you begin to open your mouth and sing even louder as the snake opens to consume you. Another hour passes. It is past midnight now. Dr. O. You're having a dream about a memory. A memory you don't quite remember. Scrawling some notes in your book. You seem to kind of remember this inspired idea of some items. Blueprints. If you can find these blueprints in your book, oh, the wonders you might create on Mr. B. You see him with no longer the great sword on his right hand, but a drill that he can use to hew through stone. You also see his left hand rocketing out, extending upon a rope and chain to grab on and pull anything closer. Another hour passes. Million, as you are now awake, finishing your trance, you begin to feel this sensation wash over you. It feels like a spell. What do you do? Do you try to resist it?
Yes.
Okay. Please make me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Oh wait, sorry. The wrong die.
A wisdom saving throw, not a check.
Yeah. Sorry. Just a second.
You're not certain what happened, but you attempted to resist the spell's effects. You're not certain you succeeded. Nothing bad happens, but you feel as if you are being watched. Make me an Arcana check if you are proficient.
Okay, give me a second.
Yes, you are proficient.
Oh, nice. Okay.
That's good enough to know. You have reason to believe that you were the subject of a scrying spell.
Okay, so I know that someone is watching us.
Someone is watching you.
Oh, me. And do I have anything, oh gosh.
You know that scrying is a pretty powerful spell. It's level 5 divination. And it requires a focus worth at least 1,000 gold pieces. So it ain't cheap.
Someone really powerful and with means is trying to check on me. Do I have anything that I can use to? I mean, I don't know if I fought it off, right?
You're not. Yeah, you don't feel like you fought it off.
And everyone else is asleep.
Yes. Well, Mr. B's awake now.
You would probably by this point know that I would be aware but immobile. So I'm just standing there.
Do I have enough knowledge to know if the spell was successful and they're watching me, they would hear what I can say?
Your Arcana check could not reveal that.
Okay. And it's not something I would know because it's a higher level spell.
Correct.
I'll try to I'll try to just look down my feet and I'm going to, I don't know if the person's listening or what, I'm just gonna whisper, what do you want? What do you want from me?
Nothing responds. But then you are all awoken to a number of screams sounding against the pitch darkness from the pathway you had come from, higher up into the hills. Sounds like men screaming in pain. It is over rather quickly. Do you wish to investigate?
The others are awake now?
Yes, everybody's awake.
Yeah, that was bone chilling. Dr. Alfe will kind of slink out of her tent. Did we have a full rest, or?
Yes, you got a full rest.
We could investigate.
Brecker votes yes.
Yeah,
There's people in trouble. We have to help.
We might want to pass without trace and investigate in case this is beyond our abilities.
Okay, I am worried that whatever it is, it might be hard for us to fight. Something's watching me or us. I don't know. I just felt it. I felt like something was looking into me or trying to get inside my head. I don't know how to explain. I've never had that. I've never had that experience, but I know that's very powerful.
You're saying you were under some kind of hex or spell?
Someone was trying to, or is watching.
Through you?
It says, I felt, from what I know, I don't know that much about these types of spells. It's not within my realm of knowledge, but
That's not
I
good.
think it was a scrying spell. Someone's watching, or was. I don't know if I was successful or not, but
Scrying.
Anyone proficient in Arcana may make an Arcana check to see what they might know about scrying. Ooh.
I think Dr. Offbay is familiar with these things.
Oh yes. Dr. Offbay. What was that?
I just wanted to ask if there was enough time for me to be able to prepare my spells.
Yeah,
So I
go
want to
ahead.
select some new ones.
Definitely. All right. Dr. Offbay, scrying is a level 5 divination spell. Higher level. Levels go up to 9. So it's like, mid-tier. Casting time of 10 minutes. Concentration that you can hold up to 10 minutes. You can see and hear a particular creature you choose that is on the same plane of existence as you. The target must make a wisdom saving throw, which is modified by how well you know the target and the sort of physical connection you have to it. If a target knows you're casting this spell, it can fail the saving throw voluntarily if it wants to be observed. On a successful save, the target isn't affected, and you can't use the spell against it again for 24 hours. On a failed save, the spell creates an invisible sensor within 10 feet of the target. You can see and hear through the sensor as if you were there. The sensor moves with the target, remaining within 10 feet of it for the duration. A creature that can see invisible objects sees the sensor as a luminous orb about the size of your fist. Instead of targeting a creature, you can choose a location you have seen before as a target of this spell. When you do, the sensor appears at that location and doesn't move. So basically, If someone's trying to scry you and they don't know you very well at all, it's going to be easier to resist. If they know you really well, or if they have like some of your stuff, like a likeness or picture of you, a possession or garment, or like a lock of hair, bit of nail, or some such, it's a lot more difficult
Or shred of
to
clothing.
resist. Yep.
Yeah. So it sounds very. I mean, I will try to pass this information along in layman's terms. It sounds like it could be a max of 10 minutes that they can actually watch her, or the sensor stays longer. I didn't catch that part.
So it takes 10 minutes to cast, and then the duration is up to 10 minutes. So a total of 10 minutes to start casting it, and then once it's cast, it's 10 minutes beyond that, I believe. I believe that's how that works.
And then 24 hours before they could do it again.
Yep.
Seems like the highlighting parts of that, and then sounds like it was successful, or likely successful from the way Melly recounted it. It sounds like we don't have too much to worry about for the time being, but they know at least your surroundings at this point. We should go check on what's happening with the screens.
Okay. Let me fucking beast man. I'm gonna cast Pass Without a Trace
Okay.
on all of us. Everyone, huddle up.
All right. Wait for me to target everybody for you. All right, go ahead. Everybody has Pass Without a Trace on them. As you are creeping in the darkness, everybody please make me a stealth check if you are trying to be stealthy.
Definitely.
I think we all.
Yep.
If you're not, you should have a good reason.
Can I use my
Oh,
inspiration to reroll?
So this-
who got the bad points?
This
would be me.
being a group check, all you have to do is have at least half succeed and everybody succeeds.
All right, cool.
So, yep, just letting you know. Okay. What do we got here? We got a 23, 18, 16, 26, and 26. All right.
26, nice.
Who's missing?
I can see everybody.
Oh,
else roll.
Dr. O.
Dr. Oh, yeah.
No, I rolled into the tower, so I can't see myself roll.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't
Okay.
roll in the tower.
Oh, I forgot
No
to
worries.
roll.
You guys are pretty good about not metagaming it, so. All right. As you creep forward to where you heard these shouts come from, you come across a camp. The low embers of the orange fire illuminating the darkness. So I'm going to have all of you on the map here. You should all. Do you all see the map?
Yep.
But I also see the
Yep.
open middle area of the camp. I don't know if I should see both.
I think you should. Yeah. 'Cause technically, that's illuminated.
Oh yeah, I see the bottom left to where I have dark vision, and then the middle where I have
That
illumination.
makes a lot of sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Keep on over.
Okay. Give me 1 second while I kind of get this set up.
I'm gonna ride on Mr. Bubble's shoulder.
If... Okay.
All right, you can move about freely.
Okay.
Me and Mr. Bubbles will move forward. Will you let us know when we can see better about what's happening in the camp, or?
Yep, I'll stop you.
Behind some trees. Creep up on the next tree.
This is everybody going right? Or are some behind?
I
don't know. Are
what
they
Liv and
keeping
Millie are
up?
doing.
We're just going in.
We're just creeping in closer to see if we can.
We all
Okay.
rolled stealth already. Well, now we're creeping in.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Hiding behind trees.
All right. As you get a little bit closer, you see a grisly scene. Before you, in a hastily made camp of their own, are a number of bodies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Laying upon the ground. They are not moving. Looking from your vantage point, it looks like they were attacked by wild animals. There are shreds upon their clothing. Blood sprayed around the scene. Do you move closer?
Bracker will risk it for a slightly closer look, trying to stay as hidden as possible.
Okay.
I'll move kind of to the other side and move a little bit closer too, but staying behind the trees and using that for cover to stay as hidden as possible.
Yeah,
Yes.
same.
Yeah,
Okay.
Bricker's gonna hide behind this rock.
Keep an eye around the environment and not try to focus on creeping, but focus on watching.
Okay. Dr. O, please make me a perception check. Right? You don't notice anything out of the ordinary, save for the grisly scene in front of you.
Could I try to see, with being as close as I am, if I could see anything that might be still moving within the camp?
Make me a perception check.
All right.
And seeing the marks of slashing and blood, I would like to see if I see on the floor any paw prints, any signs of what animal could have done this.
All right. Melian, please make me an investigation check. The wounds look like it has to be a pack of animals, but that doesn't make any sense. Why would a pack of animals attack these 7 figures and not drag them off to eat somewhere? Animals don't attack except for food. These were left here. You'd have to get closer to investigate any further. Brecker. You see movement up in a tree above the ridge.
Alright. I'm gonna look over and see Mr. Bubbles and go try to signal what I see over. Kind of use the little military style hand signs to indicate that I see something.
Oh, geez, would I even understand those?
I assume Dr. Offbay can see him, see Brecker. And then Dr. Offbay can just point for Mr. Bubbles if that's the case.
Yeah, just kind of point at my eyes. Brecker just kind of points at his eyes and then motion towards the tree where he sees movement.
Where? Oh, okay, it's over there. Am I?
Wait, Mr. Bubbles, wait.
Wait, did you say wait?
Yeah, wait.
Melian's going to just she's going to keep an eye on that. Can I see anything?
Make me a perception check. Melian, you see it too. Brecker and Melian. The movement up in the tree looks like a cloaked figure. Humanoid in stature.
Familiar?
Familiar.
Familiar?
Yes, familiar.
Oh.
Going to is Dr. O close to me?
Yes.
I'm right next to you now. I've been
Yeah.
slowly, stealthily going that direction.
I'm going to try to approach her very quietly. And it's been 10 minutes after. Did
Yes.
Dr. O mention that it took 10 minutes?
Yep. It's been longer than that.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna approach her and Doctor. Now speak as quietly as I can. Doctor, I think that is the creature we met. And I don't think animals kill these people.
Dr. Hoffman will give a knowing nod and kind of pull Melly behind the tree just to make sure she's full
And
on
then-
sight.
And then I'll lean down and be like,
Everyone within 10 miles can hear.
hey,
It contrasts starkly against the silence of the night in the woods.
I assume whatever is out there probably heard and is now doing different movements.
It stopped
Since
moving.
hey, I was being quiet.
Mr. Bubbles, get over here. You should be with me.
Need to get
I
this
didn't
fuck
actually
out of
see
here.
you move away from me.
Just like stealthing around all the trees to get closer. Because I still don't know if they see us, but now with Mr. Bubbles screaming into the night.
Okay, I thought you were next to the same tree. I just thought you were like around the tree. I'm sorry. I would have been moving with you. I apologize. I didn't realize until you said get over here that you had actually left me.
I was just talking about you, like, responding with, like, your loud voice. Does anybody else want to come inspect with us, or?
I'm very worried, but I'm following too.
We're gonna die. We're gonna die.
I mean, we could leave. We could just leave.
I mean, I'm all for leaving. I'm all for getting the hell out of here. I'm all for getting the fuck out of Dodge. I'm here for bouncing. I'm here for skedaddling. I'm down for many options: leaving, bouncing, absconding, skedaddling, hitting the road, Jack. What have you.
No, I'm tempted to just go walk out there and be like, "What do you want?"
Take that cloak off your head, you balding bitch. And tell me what you want.
I don't know what to do. I'm like legitimate. Like, does anybody else have any advice? Because I'm legitimately like
I said, I think I've made myself.
Your
very
position
clear.
is very clear. I was wondering about the rest of the team.
This whatever this is, just killed 7 people, right after scrying using a high level spell.
Way easier to kill sleeping people.
Yeah, and you know how many people we are. We're 5. We're 5 people. We're not 7. We're 5.
We're awake.
We're awake, but we're also 5, and we don't know. Do any of us know any level 5 spells?
Yeah, but I count as 5 myself.
I don't think we do.
I mean, if you really count us, it's 4 and then me, which so 9.
I'm still not willing to take those odds, my friend.
I mean, you can't talk to me anyways.
Well, boom, there.
I mean, there's nothing really we can do. There's nothing we can do. I mean, we cannot just grab the doctor and just book for it because Mr. B
maybe.
No, Mr. B is gonna kill me. No,
well, I think Mr. B should take her and book it. We should all just book it.
I feel like if they were going to kill us by now, they would have killed us by now. Let's just do what we came here to do, and if we got to deal with this later, we deal with it later.
Blasé. I like it. But do I?
I mean, that or we could just go in full front now. You guys can all wait in the woods. I'll go in there, take 1,000 attacks from the trees. It'll be fine.
So are you leaving the scene, or are you investigating the bodies, or?
I'm pretty sure everybody wants to bounce.
Okay.
Sounds like the general consensus.
Okay.
Just leaving the bodies.
Leaving all this loot.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too. I want to loot their bodies.
As you exit the camp, few of you look back over your shoulder to see a silhouette against the fires of the flames, the shadows dancing across the tents. The cloaked figure has its cloak billowing behind it in the light wind, looking in your direction. And this is where we will end the session.
Oh my god.
Oh, we got through it. I didn't cough too much. I think I worked the mic pretty darn well. Again, thanks to all of you out there who tuned in. We're a part of this, watching from home, wherever you're at. I love your support and the viewership. It's great having people around. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching the YouTube videos. Hopefully we'll be getting those up. Took a long break on this campaign, but we're back and right back into it. I love this group. Great group. Great find. make sure to check out the other campaign, Curse of Strahd, which is held every other Wednesday. We are not playing this Wednesday, but we should be playing on the 26th. That one is at 11 a.m., and I am in the works of actually trying to get another campaign going. I don't know. Thinking about the new Dragons of Stormwreck Isle, otherwise converting the 4th edition Scales of War adventure, being given some consideration to that. Excuse me. Man, of course, once I mention it, now I start coughing. But yeah, I love playing D&D. I want to play with more people. So check out my profiles and everything, talk with me, and let's get some D&D going, because I love this game. It's a lot of fun. Love playing it for people. It's funny, because like I always wanted to be a player, but now that I'm a player, I realize that I really do enjoy DMing more. I don't know what it is. It's just, it's fun to like prepare all this stuff and kind of be at the forefront, the head of designing the different stuff in the story. But yeah, the last call is sounded. Thanks so much to all of you. Go ahead and tip those mugs back with whatever you're drinking. This has been the Tavern League.